Hi guys, it's your favorite Adoro again, your sweet and wonderful Adoro. I'm back here for you again. Alright, so today's video I want to tell you things that you should consider before getting married. Do not marry because of these reasons I have to say here. Let me tell you, I do say that a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Sometimes we do go into marriage without having a very good reasons. If you are watching this video, try to watch it to the end, because marriage is not a bed of roses. Marriage is not where you expect all the good things you ever wish in life. Yes, marriage is sweet, marriage is very, very beautiful, but at the same time, marriage comes with a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of pressure. So do not go into a marriage, or do not go into a journey that you also believe that you will regret it in future. But before I go on, I want to know, are you just seeing me for the first time? Are you just coming across my video for the first time? If yes, why not give me a follow up? Follow this page if you're yet to do so. Like this video, share this video, and comment what you think about the video. Alright, thanks as you watch this video to the end. So number one thing you should not consider before going into marriage is what? Do not marry because you are tired of singlehood. Yes, do not go into marriage because you thought you are tired of being single. Let me tell you, being single is not an abomination. Being single is not an abomination. So you going into marriage because you are tired of being single, or you thought that time is running against you as a young lady or as a young guy, will not solve your problem. Yes, it's better you enjoy your life, it's better you enjoy yourself as you are today than going into a relationship that you will regret it in future. So another one is what? Do not go into marriage because your friends or family or peer groups are pressuring you. Yes, be very careful. Do not go into marriage because of your friends. Do not go into marriage because you want to please your family. Do not go into marriage because of what people are saying about you. Let me tell you, as a young lady, as a young guy, before you go into marriage, let it be something that you are doing willingly and wholeheartedly. If anyone is forcing you into marriage, I also tell you that you will come to regret that marriage in future, because marriage is not something that should be forced. You cannot force someone to love you. You cannot force someone to be a good wife or a good husband to you. Do not marry because your family wants you to get married, or because your friends want you to get married, or because all your friends have gotten married and is remaining you. Do not marry because of peer group influence. Be very, very careful as a young lady or as a young guy. Yes. Then another one is what? Do not go into marriage out of pity. Do not go into marriage out of pity. I always say this, and I am saying it again. It is better to have a broken relationship than a broken marriage. Don't consider going into marriage out of pity, maybe because you have been in a relationship with this particular person. If I do not marry him, he might feel bad. If I do not marry her, she might feel bad. Let me marry her out of pity. Let me marry her so that she can help her in this particular thing. Let me marry her because she has done a lot for me. Without that feelings is not there. Let me tell you, you have no right to go into marriage out of pity, because you will not enjoy that marriage. You should not marry out of pity. Do not marry out of pity. Do not go into the journey of marriage out of pity. It's better you have a broken relationship than a broken home. Be very, very careful about this as a young lady, as a young guy. Yes. Then another one is what? Don't go into marriage because of money. Don't go into marriage because of money, because money is not going to solve all your marriage issues. Yes, be very careful if you are making a decision of marriage because you thought that person is rich or wealthy, or because you thought of the benefit, the things you benefit from that particular person. Let me tell you that those things will not be there to solve your marriage issues. Marriage comes with a lot of issues. Marriage comes with a lot of misunderstanding. Marriage comes with a lot of problems. At the same time, marriage is sweet, marriage is beautiful, but I advise you, don't go into marriage because of money or because of the material things you think you are gaining from that particular person. Be very careful whenever you are making decision about marriage. Make a wise decision. Yes, then another one is what? Don't go into marriage because you want to prove yourself or prove a point to your friends or family. A lot of people do go to the extent of betting with their friends. You see this girl, I must get her down, I must marry her. Don't go into marriage because you want to prove a point or because you want to prove yourself to your friends, to your family, or to anyone. Do not forget that it takes a point to maintain a point. So be very, very careful whenever you are making decision about marriage. So another one is what? Don't go into marriage because of the benefit you are getting from that particular person. May I tell you that marriage is more of sacrificing, marriage is more of giving. If you give, then you receive. Be very careful if you are going into marriage because of the things you are benefiting from that particular person. I also tell you that you will not enjoy that marriage. Don't also go into marriage because you feel that you are running out of time. You are running out of time as a young lady. But I also want to tell you that being single is not an abomination. Being single is not something bad. It is better to be single than to go into an abusive relationship or abusive marriage. Be very, very careful. It is better to remain single than to go into a toxic relationship. Don't go into marriage because you feel that you are too lonely, you want to ease loneliness. No, be very careful as a young lady, as a young guy. When you go into marriage because of the wrong reason or you follow the wrong track to go into marriage, that is when you start considering marriage as hell. You start saying that this marriage is something scam sef. This marriage I don't even understand. That is when you keep regretting your marriage. But when you follow the right track, when you go into marriage because of the rightful reasons, then you will always enjoy your marriage, because whatever comes into that marriage, it will be that you accepted that marriage wholeheartedly. No matter the situation you find yourself in that marriage, you will always handle it maturely, with joy and with a very free heart. But if you go into marriage out of pity, out of force or anything, whenever issues arises, whenever misunderstanding come, you will not always treat those misunderstanding as it's supposed. You will always nag, you always get confused, you will always complain in that marriage. Always go into marriage with the right decision. Yes, do not forget, I remain your favorite Adoro, your sweet and wonderful Adoro. Please do it to like this video, do it to share what you think about the video, and also follow my Facebook page if you are yet to do so. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are yet to do so. Thanks for watching and may God bless you all. Bye for now.